All right. So I have a client named Kristen. She could probably hear me. I'm over here whispering like she can't hear me. But we're gonna document her entire home buying process from start to finish. So right now we're in the house that she is gonna buy, that she loves, brand new construction house. And we're gonna take y'all from start to finish just so y'all can see how easy it is to buy a house. You know, Kristen can do it, anybody can do it.
You gotta wave, Corp.
Say hey, Corp.
Say hey.
So yeah, we talking numbers right now, discussing everything as it should be. But y'all stay tuned. Y'all gonna see everything. Let's get it. All right, so Ms. Court, how do you feel getting your first house?
You like the house?
Let's go. You heard it first, right here. Exclusive interview. We're gonna love it even better once we get to close on.
Welcome home. You're going to love the amenities center, the pool. You're gonna have a lot of good memories here.
You heard it. Oh no, it's so much. Because the home buying process is so simple. There's a lot of steps in it. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any details. But I also want to make sure I'm not putting you in somebody's business. Because when you buy a house from me, I'm not going to put nobody in your business either. So we got to get out of here because Sarah has to go home. But before we go, you know, how you feeling? What's the words? What you want to tell the people?
I'm elated. I'm glad that this process has started and I can't wait till it's over so we can congratulate and be happy about the moment. You gonna smile? This our house?
Give me that. Give me that.
All right.
This your house? There we go. There we go. All right, we still here, but we're in Zachary, Louisiana right now in a new construction neighborhood called Miraval, and Miraval has really nice houses, but they go so fast because they have great interest rates, great prices, and she's getting like $15,000 from the builder to use however she want to use it. And as we kind of go more through this video and the process, I'll explain more what that means. But this is our master bedroom right here. There's the bathroom, and you can see a little bit more. Bam, bam, bam. Nice closet. She gonna have all her Jordans just layered all around the top of it. I kind of want to give y'all a feel of what she's buying. The details that y'all can know, I'm gonna let y'all land on. But right now, I need to go ahead and lock this up because next up is getting an inspection. So I'll keep y'all updated from now to the inspection time. Let's go. All right, guys, inspection day is here. I got my guy Brett with me. He's getting everything taken care of, and look who is walking through the door. Hey. How you feel? We're in inspection day.
I'm glad, excited.
Let's go. Let's get it. All right, so this is the Brett Mobile right here, and this is the house. These are things you want to do at an inspection. So the first thing is let the sink run, because you want to make sure that under the sink nothing's leaking and everything's doing what it's supposed to do. He's letting the sink in here run as well. He's stopping it up to make sure that it drains. Now also, he's making sure that there's no leaking at the bottom. Are you nervous?
Very.
You should be. This is a big girl purchase. If you're not nervous, you're not doing it right.
Are you nervous?
I would be, but I've done this too many times. We got my dog Felix here, and he running the sewer line. So tell me what you got going on.
So right now we're running the camera underneath the foundation. We're just taking a good look at everything the general home inspector can't see. Making sure all the connections are in the right places, especially going to that city connection. Then once we get to that point, we do a water test to make sure we have functional flow from all of the fixtures going out to that point.
He make it look easy, like it's nothing. So we're about to get the sewer line ran. Kristen, we're gonna get you to crawl like in the pipe after he done.
I would, but I don't think I could fit.
Okay, well, we're not gonna get you to do that. We're gonna watch the video and see what we find.
So y'all, we did a thing. We're buying a house. We're buying a house. Do y'all hear my mother keep calling me while I'm trying to get this content creator stuff going on? Because I'm trying to be rich. So I ain't, really got to work forever. And so I could buy me another house, but, we getting there. So we just finished the inspection. Everything went well. Found a few little minor issues, but there's nothing we can't get fixed. The way I feel about it, I feel like everything is going good and it's going the way that it's supposed to go. Next step is walkthroughs.
This is golden. You did way better than I gave you credit for.
I
So.
know, like, why you be doing me like that?
I'm sorry, I apologize. But next step is initial walkthrough. So that's where we look at any paint defects, texture defects, and everything that we found in the inspection that we did today, they're supposed to address. So we'll be back for the initial walkthrough. Y'all stay tuned. That was so boring.
Really boring, extremely boring. He did not make it fun at all.
This is like the funnest part of the process. Let me take y'all and show y'all. You see this tape on the wall? That's us marking the paint or texture marks that they need to come fix. And usually you just find any and everything and you just nitpick it to no end. But it wasn't fun because the guy was boring. He said he didn't want to be recorded, but not that he didn't want to be recorded, that it was company policy. Where did say that at? I ain't never seen it say that before.
Where? How? Where?
We didn't get to document it, but we can kind of take y'all to show y'all a little bit of what we did and talk about what this part of the process even means.
All right, follow me, camera. All right, y'all, we got a little piece of blue tape and we're gonna take it and put it at the top of this corner because we got a little crack right there and I don't need that. I don't want my house to fall to pieces. And then I have another little crack right here in the corner. So we don't need that either. And then we're gonna take this little piece of green tape and we're gonna put it right here because it had a little piece messed up in the windowsill.
Us putting all this blue tape in here, as you can see throughout the house. Blue tape everywhere, a whole lot of blue tape, a little bit of green tape. Blue tape means paint, green tape means texture or just a major defect. In putting the tape, everywhere we're putting the tape, we're letting the builder know, hey, you need to come fix this stuff. We wanna make sure that since she's dropping a bag that substantial, that they're taking care of everything that they need to be taken care of because she's gonna have to put money down to buy this house and she's gonna have to pay this note every month. So if she's spending all this money, we need to make sure that it's perfect.
We doing what we gotta do.
Yeah. What I really want you to see is if Miss Kristen can do it, that not everybody could do it because, you know, she's special, but pretty much anybody could do it as long as it's what you want to do. Because we've been talking for what?
10 months, 7 months.
She a teacher, y'all. She can, but yeah, it's been a lot of months.
He stayed in contact, y'all. I was so iffy about this process, but Jalen stayed in contact with me, and he actually led me to some good things.
Another client that I had, which is your friend, Jasmine.
Oh yeah, shout out to Jazz. Hey Jazz.
When it was time for her to buy a house, it felt like the devil threw everything at her. Like she went through every life event that you could in such a small time. Whenever she decided she wanted to buy a house. When she didn't want to buy a house, none of that was happening. But she had in her mind she wanted to do it so much, and she saw it through. So I'm super proud of you, Jazz. But this ain't your video. This is Kristen's video.
Definitely mine, but we gonna always shout you out, Jazz.
Of course. Yeah, saw we had the inspection done. This is what you call a first walk, initial walk. So not only did we do all the paint things, he went through all of her warranties. So you got warranties on the roof, structural, plumbing, electrical, all the appliances. And that also helps her as a single mom because, you know, she don't have to call anybody or rely on anybody to come get some things fixed. The builder already has the warranties in place to where she calls them and then they come fix it because that's their job. She would be able to get this house for the same price or cheaper being that it's new construction than if she went to get a resale house, and she wouldn't have the same warranties. So this situation just makes sense, especially for a first-time home buyer. So I'm excited. So this is a easy.
Overall was boring. He was very boring.
Oh man, I feel like making a diss song against him.
I know.
You was so boring. Really had me snoring. I walked in the house, but I got my Jordans.
I got mine too. You was really wet. We didn't know what to do.
Mixtape coming, y'all be on the lookout for that. You know, we got some special features.
Yeah, March 1st, be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is what you'll have to deal with when you buy a house dealing with this realtor here. It's never a dull moment at all.
So what's next in the process?
I don't know, you tell me.
Okay, so we already had our initial walkthrough, which is what we did today. So the next thing is the builder coming through, fixing everything in here that we tell them he needs to fix, and the stuff from the inspection reports, and then we'll have what's called a final walkthrough. And somewhere between the initial walkthrough, final walkthrough, and closing, we'll have the appraisal on the house. And that's not anything we'll be here for. That's them determining the price of the house. Let's say we're under contract for a price and the appraisal comes back lower than the price we're under contract for. And what we're under contract for, the house appraised for more than that. This gap, whatever the difference is, she'll be getting equity, which means she'll be moving in the house with this amount of money already in her pocket. So the goal is for it to at least meet value, but we would love for the appraisal to come back higher than we're under contract for. We're waiting on the appraisal, and we need to get everything fixed in here so we can do our final walkthrough. So how you feeling about that?
I'm excited.
You what?
I'm excited.
There we go. The biggest thing is just making this process fun. Still keeping it professional, still making sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but having my client like to rock, that's kind of how I like to. And I make it fun for everybody.
Definitely.
We'll be back at whatever the next step of this process is, and we'll see y'all there. Reporting live, this is Jalen Norwood, coming from the Miraval subdivision in Zachary, Louisiana. Right now I have Ms. Kristen with me, and she just purchased a house. This is an awesome, amazing event, and I'm happy you guys were able to see it. Give us insights on how you feel now that you're in your new home that you just bought.
I'm excited. At first I was a little bit nervous, but I'm over that part now, so I'm glad to be in my new home. I think it was pretty smooth, except me messing up one paper and messing up my middle name, but we got through that.
Some people can sign their middle name and some people can't.
I'm one of those people who can't.
But yeah, closing was super smooth and went just how I was supposed to. Going through the entire process again, we saw the house in the very bit. Well, before that, we talked a while. We had to get your situation good, credit, income, all that kind of stuff. So we went through the bank, got you pre-approved when you didn't think you was gonna get pre-approved.
At all.
Made it happen. And then after we got pre-approved, we came, we saw a house, you fell in love with it, but I told you there's another one that I think you'll fall in love with.
Yeah, Coach, don't put me.
But then I found another house because the other one wasn't available no more. And I said, I think that you'd like it. And I don't know if you believe me or not, but.
I didn't at first, but I do now because I love it.
Yep, and that's the house that we're in now. So once we found the house, we submitted an offer on it. After the offer, we had an inspection done on the house. After the inspection, the house was appraised. It met value at the appraisal. And then also at the inspection, we didn't find anything crazy. And then after the inspection, we did our final walkthrough, made sure all the paint was fixed, all the texture was fixed. Everything that they said they were gonna fix got fixed. And then after the final walkthrough, we went to closing. Messed up our middle name a little bit, but hey, it happens. And then now we're in your house that you just bought with your big girl purchase. That's
First
amazing.
Big girl purchase.
Yeah, so what's next?
Crawfish ball.
We're gonna bury that crawfish, you heard me?
You bought a house.
Yes, y'all did. Well, I want to say thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Without y'all, I wouldn't be here today.
Without you, we would not be here today as well.
But yeah, I was raised by a single mom, so y'all have a special place in my heart. All right, Miss Kristen and Court, it was a pleasure, and y'all stay tuned for the next one.